Greetings, this is the Questing GM. I know it's been a very long time. It's been actually a month long since my last video. Uh, Maybe if you remember in my last Questlog video, I mentioned that life has taken a little bit of an upturn that has derailed me from my usual schedule for making videos and also in terms of my RPG life. So it's now September, and I've returned to make that video talking about my gaming life and what's been going on in terms of in terms of gaming for August. And so I guess you know, I own the explanation of what's been going, what's with the silence of in August. Basically, my mother had surgery. Wasn't it? I wouldn't say it was a life-threatening one, but it was still considered a major surgery, and so she was somewhat incapacitated for the good chunk of time. It's going to be nearly it's going to the second month since her surgery, and you know, during that period of time, you know, I definitely had to step in and take care of my mother to whatever capacity that I was afforded that I could, and that definitely meant that gaming had to be put in the back burner, or whatever uh, plans I had or whatever intentions I had in terms of gaming definitely had to be put down for a month. So August was quite simply a month without gaming. I would say that I had to uh, basically cancel or postpone all the games that I was due, including our Curse of Strahd game, and I decided I dropped out from the monthly A Good Day to Dice event, monthly RPG gathering meetup event that I used to that I used to run for on a monthly basis for with every new quick start game that I'm learning. So in terms of gaming, like actual rolling of dice and sitting down for a session, whether it's a player or as a GM, has been completely absent in August. And I foresee that would probably run into September as well. I have to be beside my mom almost every weekend. I have to go back to her place every weekend and be there. And I generally do not make a habit of playing or having sessions in the weekday, because everyone's you know, my group and even myself, I believe we will be too tired to run a coherent session or a session worth having on a weekday basis, and maybe in a much shorter time frame. It's not for a lack of trying, but I feel that maybe it's not worth going through or making such adjustments just for the sake of getting some gaming cramped in. So you know, that's just how life is, and I'll definitely be making another video to talk about uh, where RPGs are in my life in terms of priority, and this chain of events has definitely reminded me. At the same time, it's also there's something that I think is one of my fundamental places where I come from in terms of gaming and in terms of RPGs. Like, what role does it play in my life? And I think it's something that I've been wanting to talk about and having a good frame for it, in the sense that I think by understanding where gaming is in your life, it can, number one, inform you of how I see RPGs. Number two, uh, I think it's maybe something that I would I could say that maybe something that some people need to know, that it's okay to have RPGs in your life, and also to be able to control that uh, commitment or investment into your life, and how much we dedicate ourselves into role playing games. So I'll definitely be talking there in a different video. But in terms of not actually rolling dice, in terms of my studies or my thinking of RPGs, I definitely, as you all may know, in my last Questlog video, I mentioned that August was generally the month of RPG a day. I've only managed to only squeeze in for a few days before I decided to drop out, because that's when my mom had her surgery, and I felt that my headspace shouldn't be on RPG a day trying to crank out thoughts every day for the last 31 days, and dedicate my headspace to something more important. Uh, so so I've even though I've dropped out from RPG a day, I've definitely been able to squeeze in a few moments here and there to really study up on some RPGs that I've been eyeing about. Uh, if nothing had happened in August, my actual intention was actually to run either the RuneQuest quick start rules or Modern Age. And so with my schedule basically went kaput. I've just been spending some time, whatever time I could find, to just read up on the quick start rules, and it's becoming a bit of a mess in terms of trying to arrange or understand the rules, and also preparing for the quick start adventures that comes with them. RuneQuest has proven to be substantially challenging. I don't think the rules itself is difficult to understand and to know how it works, but in the context of the adventure, which actually takes up a significant amount of the quick start rules and how it is written, it is actually proven to be a serious challenge to really mend into two. Maybe because with the amount of time and energy that I could dedicate to it is really not productive enough, and that's why that has caused the problem. But I've generally felt that it's not a game that I would definitely want to introduce to new players. So I'm trying to find an avenue where maybe I would play RuneQuest, the quick start, with my group once I've managed to get all the groundwork and the foundations laid out, and also the understandings. And even then, I will have the challenge of having to teach the rules to my group. Uh, and not forgetting that I have to get them interested in the first place. So I was considering of putting RuneQuest aside, maybe for a few months late, for a game for further down the road, and I decided to go for Modern Age. Now Modern Age is far easier to understand, far easier to grasp. The adventure that came with it, I'm using the new quick start that just came out, I think, in this year's free RPG day, which was actually a revision of the original Modern Age quick start. So I'm actually reading up on the second one, on the newer version, and the adventure itself has its challenges, but I think I'm slowly being able to find the layers and start to peel them back, and I feel that it's probably a more manageable game to run on the quick start, maybe with even new players, uh, and and be able to wrap it all up within a month's time. Uh, and I've actually even decided on the next game I'm gonna run after those two, but I've barely scratched the surface with that one, and it feels to me like just on a basic flip through, it feels to me like it's probably going to be somewhere in between the Modern Age and RuneQuest in terms of difficulty of understanding the rules and also trying to prep for the adventure. And I have a feeling, now that it's already September going in, I have a feeling that this next game, which would technically be my sixth game of the year that I've run. It would probably be my last that I could afford, because it's already September. There's not much time left, and I think I just want to finish up these three games and be done for the year, and maybe continue on my quick start project next year. So what are my plans for September? Like I generally say, I don't think there will be any gaming involved. And if there were, I think the next one is most likely going to be Modern Age. If not, if I don't get to resume the Curse of Strahd campaign as a player, I would definitely I'm definitely trying to find a way to catch up with all the videos that I've been owing to the channel. My prep quest videos for Out of the Abyss, I'm not sure if I'll be able to squeeze in 2 videos in September, and now it's already especially now it's already like nearly halfway through the month. My questing musings video, I would think that would probably most likely be my next video after this one, and I'm not sure if I can even squeeze 2 of that in as well, but it's I'm just trying to get back into the saddle. Now that things have come to a new normal, and I think I've managed to readjust my time, and as my mom slowly recovers back to, being able to be on her own for a short extended period of time, uh, then I think uh, then I think I will be able to readjust and find a new normal, and get back into the saddle and start doing things all over again. I'm generally trying to warm myself back up to making videos again. But it's going to take some time to get back up to speed to the pace that I was making. And who knows if I will ever be able to get back to that pace, or you would definitely see a slower rate of release coming out from this channel. uh, in any case, I think I still owe my subscribers on the channel for however many they are, and I think the main reason why they subscribe to the channel in the first place has definitely been the prep quest videos. And I would definitely like to finish up our Abyss as soon as I can, without compromising too much on the quality or what I've learned and what to say. I have some inkling of ideas of what other prep quest videos that I want to do in the future after Out of the Abyss, but I don't think I want to tie myself down to those yet. It's just some of the things that just been going through my head while I was on my extended hiatus from the channel and from gaming in general. So these are just sparks of ideas, but how many of it actually comes out of it, I don't want to promise anything at this point. So yes, so generally September is probably going to be almost as quiet as a month, in terms of my gaming. Hopefully not as bad in terms of my videos. And hopefully by October, everything will be back to normal, and I will definitely be keeping an update, giving an update in my next Questlog video about what my plans are for October come the end of September. So I hope you're all glad to see me. I hope that it's going to be good to be back soon, and I hope things will just get better from here on. So this is the Questing GM signing out for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.